Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you are. My name is John, or Last Frontier Bricks, and this is my review of the LEGO City Space Explorers Pack. It is set number 60411, comes with 426 pieces, including 3 figures, and usually retails for $35. But as you can see by the sticker, I picked this up at Walmart on clearance for $25. So $10 off ain't so bad. This is actually one of Lego's three-in-one packs. They've been doing these for quite a few years now, but this is the very first one I've picked up. This one being focused on the 2024 Lego City Space line, which I think looks absolutely fantastic. Although this 3-in-1 is a little interesting, as the one in the bottom left corner here, the space hover bag, is actually technically a poly bag. And take that as you will. I'll be first to admit, I think the most interesting part about this is just going to be opening the box. Considering I've never gotten one of these 3-in-1 packs, I'm like, is it going to be like all 3 sets individually pack in their individually in their usual packaging, or is it just going to be the bags for all 3 sets? I honestly don't know. Like I said, this is my very first of these 3-in-1 packs I've gotten, so yeah, that's going to be interesting to find out. Anyway, you can see the images of all 3 sets in this set. The aforementioned space hoverbike, the space construction mech, and the interstellar spaceship. But on the front box, actually the same from the box, or in the polybag's case, bag art, as you see on the individual sets. On the top of the box, instead of a one-to-one image of one of the figures, you actually get a one-to-one image of a 2x2 Lego space plate, and as well as all 3 sets and their set numbers. With the space hoverbike, it's 30663. The construction mech is 60428, and the interstellar spaceship is 60430. Taking a look at the back, you can once again see some fun box art of all 3 of them. So let's go ahead and get this thing open. Like I said, I don't know what this is gonna be like. There we go. All right, and okay, looks like it's just bags. Oh wow. Okay. I guess I gotta find out what bags go with what. Or did they just mix them all? Yeah, I think that's what happened. I think they just mixed them all. Okay. Interesting, I gotta admit. Okay, so here we go. Oh, okay, it looks like we got a small little sticker sheet, a total of 4 bags, and 2 instruction manuals. First one with bags 1 and 2 is the interstellar spaceship, and you got the construction mech and space hoverbike in bags 3 and 4. So once again, we have an ad for paper bags where there aren't any paper bags. Taking a look and go through the instruction manual of the interstellar spaceship. No ads, just go straight to the finished build, and then nothing after that. For the smaller instruction manual, we want to again have the instructions for both of those. There we go. There's the full lineup, and then we have a few ads. And for the space line, we have the interstellar spaceship, but the space station, which looks so much fun. The smaller of the rovers, and then the command center with launch pad. Plus, we have your usual parts list, which is quite a bit big considering it is 3 sets worth of parts. So we're gonna go ahead, do a time lapse of this, just knocking out 3 sets out all at once, starting right now. All right, the builds are done. That took about an hour, give or take. Strangely enough, one thing I noticed is that they actually gave me a second sticker sheet, even though technically I actually didn't need it. You only need it for the construction Mac. Um, and there are quite a few extra pieces, as can see, but nothing too crazy. You got a couple of transparent pieces. Actually, got an extra visor for one of the figures. Here's an extra gel piece, which you can see on the little mini drone. But we will start off going from the smallest to the biggest, starting off with the hoverback. Taking a look at the figure, she looks pretty good. All these 24 space guys basically all have the same torso and legs. You can see you got with the Lego Space logo up in the top. From their perspective, the top right corner of their suit. Good amount of metallic gray. Both on the front and back. Actually, metallic gold. Pardon me. Yeah, you see her helmet is dual molded in the light blue and white. Visor can't go up, but it is easily maneuverable. Oh, her head looks pretty good. Plus, she actually has a communication device in her right ear, which actually answers a question I've always had about Lego minifigures. Where in the world are the ears? So now we know. So that's the figure. We do have a little bit of a side build with a little bit of terrain and a couple of the transparent purple with like blue sparkle crystals that they're trying to collect. And taking a look at the little hover bike, it actually has one of the smallest battery packs in the wave. You will actually see this show up again in the construction mech, but it's only two pieces. And so on one of the one by one circular bricks with a painted battery on the front, and there's just enough space in there for your character to pop in there. Well, once you get the arms out of the way, there we go. Nothing, like control panel or anything, but they do have like this little thing that I'm guessing is supposed to represent like a control stick, but I can obviously that the make fair air ain't gonna be able to grab onto it. It does have like I think these are supposed to be a couple of searchlights, and that might be like some sort of radar dish. That's my only guess at what it could be. But the engines on the hover bike are maneuverable, which they can like rotate around, which I imagine is rather useful. Nice use of the 1x2 graded cheese slopes in the front. Those are in the metallic gray. And so yeah, for like a little $5 polybag, this actually ain't so bad. Moving on to the construction mech, we have the most unique of the figures. He's pretty armored up, but considering he's supposed to be in a construction or slash mining rig, he probably needs all that extra protection. So underneath the torso, like the armor torso, which looks really good, with like the metallic gray, a little scraping up, plus the Lego Space logo. Underneath the torso, it's basically the same as the other figure. But like I said, he's really armored up. He also has a communication device, this time in his left ear. And I really like the helmet design. Like, when I first took a look at the helmet, it's like, if this was in green, this would almost look like Master Chief's helmet from Halo. So yeah, I really like the design. And not really sure what the orange branch of figures is supposed to be. I know gold is supposed to be the command, but I don't really know what orange is supposed to branch off. Like the blue is supposed to be like the light blue over there is supposed to be like the pilot's mountains or variations of blue, because you'll see that the interstellar spaceship figure is in blue. Green is science, like I said. Gold is command. Not really sure what orange is supposed to be, but this set also comes with some terrain a bit bigger than the one that comes with the hover bike, but also comes with two of the crystals they're mining. But this one also comes with a little mini mining drone, but a super simple build. But the arms so can be moved. It's got a little flashlight on the front, a little caution warning on the top, which is one of the 4 stickers. And like I said, with the hover bike, one of the smaller, like just 2-piece versions of the battery pack. Nice use of this Technics piece for the treads, though. I do like that look. As for the construction mech itself, I gotta say, this was a more substantial build than I thought it was gonna be. It does have a nice little roll cage in front, and to protect the pilot, and it just folds over there. Got a couple of searchlights. It's next to the pilot. Everything from the legs, about the legs and arms, they are all on ball joints. And so they can all maneuver pretty well. Got a little kind of look like shoulder knee pads on the front, and there are a couple more stickers on the feet. And the Lego Space logos on the arms are printed, and he does have like I could almost call like a pulverizer or a jackhammer or in the one arm, and a simple grabbing arm in on the other arm. Plus, you see a couple more of the 2-piece battery packs in the back. Honestly, when I first saw these in like the picture, I was like, where in the world are the batteries? These look more like pistons than anything else. Like, being able to, they want allow the arms to be able to have their motion. But nope, that's where the batteries are. But I do think that these like metallic gold pieces here at the bottom are supposed to be like maybe some sort of maneuvering jets. Give the mech some like limited jump capabilities. But yeah, for a little small construction mech, this thing is actually not so bad. Now, moving on to the third and final set. First off, we have the minifigure, which looks really good. It's still the same torso print on the front and back as the other two. Although this one has is like gold nougat gloves, so pretty cool. Plus, this one has some special metallic gray tattoos who's on the left on the left side of her face, which again looks really cool. She also has like this little pack on the back with a couple maneuvering thrusters, which help when she uses this is actually pretty cool drone slash jetpack. As you see, another one of the 2-piece batteries. But it's super simple, but looks really good, and it just attaches on the back. You'll see that there's a stud mixed in with the backpack, and it just slaps on there super easy. So yeah, there's your minifigure. Now for the spaceship, which I must say, for $20 spaceship, this thing is both bigger and heavier than what I thought this thing was going to be. There's a lot of pieces going into this thing. It looks super cool, like a futuristic space shuttle. Nothing much going on the bottom. The canopy can open all the way, and you see that there is a simple control panel there, along with what I assume are supposed to be control sticks, similar to what you see in the space hover bike. But you can just slap the figure in there. Plenty of space. Can't fit her in there with the full jetpack, but you don't really need to. Got some printed elements on the left and right. You got could be considered maneuvering fins on the side. Another printed and a Lego Space logo. And a really cool function. As you can see, starting off, the engines are all closed in like this, making for a really nice, really clean attack and gorge look. Look like it's one big flame. But if you push down on the battery pack, this is actually pretty cool. Hyperdrive mode. The fins on the top, up, left, and right all fold out all at once, and so do a couple of piston incident hidden in there, and you can just fold them up again, fold them up, and they'll go right back to their main mode. So yeah, for a $20 spaceship, this is actually pretty cool, and it's got probably one of my favorite functions in a Lego City space set. So for $35, you actually get a pretty good selection of figures, vehicles, and equipment. And so yeah, not so bad. Although one thing I found rather interesting about this 3-in-1 pack is that you don't really save any money buying the 3-in-1 pack than you do if you bought all three separately. Amelia is a nice little addition to have the poly bag in the 3-in-1, because I know not all stores carry poly bags. Like, well, I know Walmart does, but it's just like Target will carry a few of them, but a lot of other stores don't really carry the poly bags. So it is nice that it's in the 3-in-1 pack, but you don't really save any money buying the 3-in-1 pack than you do buying the three sets separately, because Stellar Spaceships, that's 20. The construction pack that usually runs for around 10, so that's 30, and then the poly bag for 5, 35. Same price as the 3-in-1 pack. So basically, unless you really want the poly bag, yeah, you wouldn't really be, unless you like really want the poly bag, you could just go ahead pick up the construction mech and the Stellar Spaceship just fine by themselves. You wouldn't save any money, and you wouldn't get the poly bag if you don't want it. But all three separately, if you pick them up all three separately, either way, I don't think you'd really be disappointed with what you get. I mean, in the poly bag itself, it's a pretty good $5 poly bag. You can considering what it is. The $10 mech, nice fun mech. You get the drone and a little bit of environment. But like I said, that armor on the minifigure looks really cool. And with the Interstellar Spaceship, you get a minifigure with the nice jetpack and a really cool spaceship with a really cool function. So either way, but whether you buy all three separately or all of them in the 3-in-1 pack, I don't think you're going to go wrong either way. I think you're going to enjoy all three of them. So that is my review on this 3-in-1 pack. Guys, thank you for joining me for it. If you guys enjoyed it, you know what to do. Hit like, subscribe, all that stuff. You can check out some more of my content on the end screen in just a few seconds. And I'll see you all in the next video. Later, everybody!